For this worksheet, it's really just looking at how you can use the maths we used in the previous worksheet, but using it in more of a real life context. So the first task is just make a program that calculates the volume of a cuboid. So all you've really got to do, right, is similar to how you ask for two numbers to add or multiply them together. You just have to make some variables. So we're going to go length equals, and we're going to say int. Now remember, it's int or it won't work. And then you do input, and I should mention the int, so the int's what makes it a number, otherwise you're just asking for a word. And remember, you got two opening brackets and two closing brackets, and inside this pair, inside this parameter, you want to write what is the length. And I'm going to make my life easy and just copy and paste it a couple times, and we'll make this one breadth, and what is the, and height, what is the height. Okay, so volume is just all of them multiplied together, so we'll just write that volume equals length, and make sure it's the same spelling as these, otherwise it won't be able to find it, times breadth times height. And then we're just going to say print volume. So let's go test that. So what is the length? Let's just say 5 meters, I guess. We didn't really point that out. Let's say 5 again. Let's say 10. 250. If you wanted to make it like look more proper, you could write a little sentence here. You could do the volume is, and then remember there's a comma there, and then when you write your numbers you can do that, or you could even say 8, right? What would make more sense is, because we didn't really specify it before, and then meters, and do it that way. And that's how you do task 1. Task 2 is make a program that asks how many times and you want to print it. So you have to ask 2 questions. The first question is just a word, right? So I'm just going to delete that quickly and just make it, what is your word, or enter your word, doesn't really matter what I wrote there. So, and it's not length, it's going to be word equals input, what is your word, and then we're going to go, I don't even know what to call this, multiply equals input, and we'll say here show how many times. So this is the question that's going to be given to the user. It's going to ask them how many times they want to repeat the word, and then if you run that, well, we're not done yet actually. Well, there's 2 ways you could do it. You could just do print and do word times multiply, or you can add an extra variable and then print out that. But I'm just going to keep it simple and do word times multiply. Is my spelling right? I think so. Let's run that. Nope. Alright, okay, I have too many brackets here because I was copying and pasting things. So because it's just a word, we only need 1 set of brackets here for the input, so you can delete that. What is your word? I'll stick to what the sheet's asking. How many times do you want to see it? I want to see it 5,000 times. And then the computers just kind of went a bit slow, but yes, that is the word 5,000 times. Really, we just keep going on down. This one is a restaurant program, so it asks how much the food costs. It's just adding 4 numbers together. You're just putting it in more of a realistic context. This one is equations for anyone that takes physics. I think you actually do this in the earlier years of science as well. And all you're really doing is to get the distance, you're asking for the velocity and the time, and you're just writing what is your velocity, what is your time, and then you multiply them together, and then that's do it the other way around. And I'd be super impressed if people manage to get the extension task done. So for that, you've got to get a program that asks what their wage is, and then it subtracts 20% from it. Easiest way is to get the tax is just to multiply your number by 0.2, and that's how much tax you've got, and I'll let you work out the rest from there. Right, thank you.